71,000 black girls under 17 went missing in 2021. 9 out of 10 were identified as a runaway. If identified as a runaway, there is no Amber Alert and rarely any attention from law enforcement. 16-year-old Lashaya Stein was an honor student at George Washington High School. She was planning to go to college to study nursing and had been selected by the University of Colorado Hospital for an internship. She had a job interview scheduled for July 15th of 2016. According to Lashaya's mom, Sabrina Jones, the family had stayed up late the night before. It wasn't until the next morning that they went to her room to wake her up to get ready and plenty of time for the interview that they discovered she was missing. Lashaya's mom called her 2 or 3 times with no answer before calls went to voicemail. The family went out to look for her, driving around and asking if anyone had seen her. When they reported Lashaya missing, local Aurora police thought she might be a runaway. They took a phone report but didn't immediately show up to the home. So the family kept looking and putting up flyers. Almost a week later, the police chief returned from vacation and took a serious look at the case. Police discovered that Lashaya's bedroom window, which was an egress window, was unlocked, as though she had left through it and meant to get back in the same way. Surveillance camera footage was discovered that showed Lashaya walking near Peoria Street and Montview Boulevard at around 2:15 a.m., but no one knew where she was going, or possibly who she was going to meet so secretly. She hadn't said a word to her family. Lashaya hadn't taken any money, extra clothes, or phone charger when she left. It didn't appear she planned to be gone for any substantial length of time. And headlights could be seen in the video where she was walking, so she may have been picked up. Her ex-boyfriend and friends were all questioned, but none provided any substantial information. Police even examined the ex-boyfriend's phone for any sign of recent contact with Lashaya, but gained no solid leads. Mom Sabrina believes Lashaya might have been going to secretly meet a new boyfriend and suspects her only daughter was taken. Tips came into the family of Lashaya being seen with a man taking her in and out of Colorado. One tip claimed that she was being held at a motel in Colfax, but by the time police arrived, they were told they just missed the fleeing man and Lashaya. The sighting seems to have merit because the witness identified Lashaya by a distinctive scar on her breastbone. There was also a girl who walked into an outreach organization who claimed she had escaped from being held captive. She said she had been held with Lashaya, but police were unsuccessful at finding Lashaya from that information. In 2020, Aurora police searched a vacant house in connection to the case, but reports of whether or not anything was found were not made public. The Aurora Police Department is still actively working the case. In addition to Colorado, Lashaya has reportedly been seen in Kansas, New Mexico, Arizona, and Missouri. Lashaya certainly could have gone to meet a new boyfriend or acquaintance she didn't want her family to know about. Why else take the risk of venturing out alone at 2 a.m.? She could have met with foul play, encountering a random individual on the way. But both her mother and the Aurora PD believe she likely became a target of exploitation.
Hi. Well, that was somber, and whew, let's get started. Let's lighten the load just for a moment. My name's Miriam. I'm a psychic medium. Welcome to True Crime Psychic Eye. Harlow, the backbone of the show, our writer. She's an artist. She's a researcher. She chooses the cases, produces the videos, provides all the research. As we mentioned, she writes books. You can find those books on Amazon. Denise is a psychic medium, life doula, and Reiki healer who helps women align with their inner wisdom to become their own maven. Myself and Denise do not follow or read up on the crimes specifically, so we can come in as clear as possible. Of course, many cases are very high profile, so if we have read or heard about the case, this will be shared at the top of the episode. This one, we're both coming in green. Would that be the word? Because of the influx of the interest in so many smaller cases, we've included these in our Patreon membership, which will be launching in January. So stay tuned for that. Oh my gosh, this is our last show of the year.
Indeed, it
Yeah.
is.
It is. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. This is our last show of the year. When we come back in January, it will be a new year.
Wow, that's clever.
That was very profound. Okay, tonight, no more laughing. No more fun, because this case, for some reason, this case in particular is really, I don't know, it's affecting me. I'm feeling it. I think Harlow and I think because of this case, correct me if I'm wrong, Harlow, but was Lashaya's case what sort of led us into the statistics on girls of color and how they aren't put in the spotlight like white girls are? And it just it did open us up to some really sad, heartbreaking statistics about humanity. And
Yeah.
so our goal is we do 2 cases a month. So our goal is 1 case a month will be a person of color. And we will, once our Patreon opens, proceeds of that will go to support some of these organizations. Denise and Harlow are like, it will? Yeah, but we can talk about that after.
Absolutely. Yes. There's no issue here.
And I think maybe Laverta's case probably was the very starting point of it.
Oh, yes. That sparked it for us. And so there's a desire, a deeper desire to really help and see if we can find something new. I do feel like she's alive, so that also is kind of pushing that along. As you guys saw, Lashaya Stein was an honor student. She went missing in Aurora, Colorado in 2016. Her family and the local police department believe she may have been the victim of human trafficking. She has been reportedly been seen in Arizona, New Mexico, Kansas, and Missouri, as well as in Colorado. Her family has not given up hope. So let's see if we can get some new information. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Anita. Hi, Yvette. Oh, this is what I was going to say. We had a situation with our TikTok true crime page. So it is currently been suspended by TikTok, and we don't know why. We're waiting to hear back. So that's probably why you haven't seen, if you follow us on TikTok, why we are MIA. We are trying to not lose hope and not freak out. It's been a week.
It's been over a week, and I just keep getting the same generic message over and over. So I'm not really getting anywhere so far. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So if you followed us on TikTok, that's why that is happening. All right. And Patreon, what'd you get?
The first card that came up is action, and it's in reverse. And I don't generally read cards in reverse, but I went through the deck and everything else is forward. So that is really something. And so the action stopped. So what that's saying is that it stopped moving, and that's where
is this in regards to Lashaya or the TikTok case?
But it's kind of, that's why I'm like, I kind of stopped, because it was like, it first came up when we were talking about Lashaya, but then it came up again for
us.
So in regards to Lashaya, like, the trail was lost. They just sadly just waited too long. Even though her family didn't wait too long. I mean, waiting for a week for a missing teen is just really a long time to wait.
Yep.
Okay, so let's jump in. Patreon page will be out in January. Anyone who likes the paranormal, we have our Patreon page out now, which is a lot of fun. Patreon at Behind the Hauntings. It is the best paranormal page ever invented. So go enjoy that anomaly. All right. Let me pull up some photos of Lashaya. And then, Harlow, why don't you begin with the first question for me?
I'd like to know why she went out at 2 a.m., where she was going, who she was meeting. It's just such a bizarre time to go out by yourself and not to really take anything with you, as if you're intending on coming right back.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking at photos right now, so one sec. Harlow, this surveillance video showing missing Aurora teen, was that like around when it first happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that off like a traffic signal or something?
I don't know where the camera was located.
Okay.
It's just was just a brief clip. I didn't capture her for very long.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me go in here. Okay. All right. So she had been feeling she was like blowing off steam. Like when we talk about why she left, there was just the sense of I felt like it feels like she was under a lot of pressure, not necessarily from her mom, but just pressure. She was an honor student, right?
Yes.
And she just felt like she wanted to be a kid. So she was meeting somebody. No, I don't even feel like she was meeting somebody. I feel like she was just going for a walk.
What's the card?
Discernment. And so what this is it's confirming Miriam's, she would just wanted to be a kid and she wasn't using her discernment when she went out for a walk. She was feeling anxious about her studies, her interview. And I don't know anything about her family, obviously, but I feel like she was going to be like the first one to go to college in her family. And there was just so much pressure that she felt, not necessarily put on her by her family, but she felt to be able to make this come to fruition. And she just went out.
Okay.
She's done this before. She's gone out and like gotten fresh air before. This isn't the first time she's done this. So this isn't for her, this isn't feeling new or strange. This wasn't, she wasn't leaving. She was just like getting fresh air or something. It's just like to kind of close the door on this, like her reason for stepping out was not anything crazy.
Okay.
Or she wasn't, I don't even feel like she was meeting somebody. I feel like she was just clearing her head.
It's spontaneous.
Couldn't sleep. And it doesn't even feel spontaneous. It feels like she's done this before. She just clears her head. I feel like she didn't always sleep well. I feel like she didn't sleep well. Just in general, there was stress, there was anxiousness, anxiety, and so she wasn't a solid sleeper.
Because she had no fear going out at that time of day.
Yeah.
That's where, like, with the discernment, it's like it didn't occur to her that anything bad would happen because she'd done it before and she was always fine, and I'm not going to say nothing scared her, but it didn't scare her like, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't be out here by myself. This is not a good time of night for me to be out there, kind of thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I feel.
The obvious
okay.
next question is, how far did she go? What happened?
She didn't get very far at all. And I feel like she was just grabbed. Oh God, that scared me. It was my dog sitting on my foot. Very scary. I feel like she was just grabbed. It was like very, yeah, she was grabbed. And I'm seeing like a horseshoe. Okay, let me finish that thought of where she has traveled, where they have taken her. It's a horseshoe. So I don't know how to read a map, so this will be helpful. So for those that know how to read a map, how do I do this? Because I keep also hearing the word. Early on, I got to turn the fan on. Was hearing Egypt, and then I'm seeing this. Okay, so is it a map of the world or is it a map of the states? And if it's let's start with this. If it's a map of the world, I'm seeing that she has, okay, we can do this. If it's a map of the world, like the center of the map, and then what's up here versus what's down here. Do you see what I'm saying? And she's traveled from this end to that end. And where she is now is over here. How ridiculous. I know this is ridiculous and like not helping anyone, but I think you guys can pull information out of me and we can get.
What you got, Denise?
Okay, so first of all, I Googled it because when you said that, I was like, there's got to be. So there's cities in the United States named Egypt.
Yeah, I know there are.
Okay, where?
There's one in Texas.
Okay.
Arkansas, Pennsylvania, and Mississippi, and New Jersey.
Okay, because she does feel like she's been in the States. I don't feel like she's in another country or even went to another country. So thank you, Denise. So that whittles it down. So if we're looking at a map of the United States, the horseshoe, like I'm hearing a horseshoe, like because a horseshoe, you guys see the shape? That's a shape of a horseshoe, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the top of the map. This is the bottom of the map. Here to here. And she's over here. If I'm looking at the map, she's here. And she feels very much alive.
Okay. Is the starting point of the map Colorado?
Is Colorado over here?
Pretty much.
Then yes. Because she started there and went here.
Okay. That could even mean New Jersey to the other side. Because I think she has been seen in New Jersey. She's been seen in a lot of different states.
And then depending on how much of the arc, it could have been Arkansas into Texas.
Right.
Because what the card that came up is purity, and it was in reverse. So it's not purity like pure, like essence. It's purity like there was a pure path, like a way to get there that nobody would pay attention to because it's such an obscure places that nobody would know. So that's where the pure is coming from, is that it's just more obscure. It's not well known. Yes, she could be seen more or better, which could be why there were sightings of her. But they've moved her around a lot. She has not been in.
Not just in Colorado.
Mm-mm.
I feel like if her mom ever sees this, her mom has had dreams that has clues in it.
Oh.
And as crazy as this sounds, I have this vision of her mom and her brother going to a location. Maybe they've already done that before, like on their own, just went, but I'm seeing them going to a location to get her, or to see if she's there. And there's something like red, a red state. A red state. Is New Jersey a red state?
I don't know. The thing that popped into me is, what color is the Arkansas state flag?
Yeah, I was thinking Arkansas too.
Okay.
What color? That's a good question. What color is that flag? I don't feel she's in New Jersey anyway.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She may have been, but not now. Arkansas,
They're
Denver.
hiding her. Like, she's in plain sight, if you will.
Someone has.
Yeah. Woo. It is red.
Is
What?
it?
Hold
I don't know
on.
if you can see. I can't
Let
probably
me
put
see.
because of this stupid green screen.
Pull
It's
it back
not gonna
closer
work
and
at
put
all.
it in front of your face, Harlow, and see if we can see it that way.
It's
Oh, no.
got too much glare, I think.
Can
now.
you
That's not
send
gonna
it to
work.
me, and I'll send it to me?
Yeah.
Screenshot it and I'll put it up. We have to get this video to her somehow. Do we know if her brother's name, is he on TikTok? Is there?
She's got more than one. I don't know their names.
We'll have to figure out a way to get this to them.
Well, yeah, I'll see if I can find a way.
In these photos, Harlow, are these? There's two photos of girls above a picture of one of her brothers. Are those two pictures of Lashaya also, or are those siblings?
Don't I have it? It should
I
say
think
on there.
okay. I think it's Lashaya's.
I'll
I
look.
think it's all three are her.
There's a one with three
Yes.
pictures. That's Lashaya.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah, those
Okay,
are all
good.
her.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you that.
I think,
There's not much doubt about that.
yeah, I think, like, this card is realization, and I think, like, to your point, Miriam, like, it was a spontaneous thing. This was not a thought out, planned thing. It was just something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, and she wasn't like strung out or anything. Like, she was normal. Like, they didn't have to deal with like a drug addict or crazy behavior or anything like that. She was more like startled that this even happened. And she was really confused because she couldn't even understand because it kind of happened so fast. I feel like there was two people in the car. One was driving and one got out, kind of grabbed her and put her in the car. And she was like, it happened before she even realized it. It's almost like they were coming up behind her or went by her and turned around. Like there was a loop. Oh, interesting.
Okay. So here's the flag. This is where
Just
I
a
would
little bit red.
start.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
I also to what Denise was saying, they came up behind her. They drove up behind. I don't feel they even got out of the car and just grabbed.
Okay.
And for some reason, I could be wrong, but I almost feel like there was some connection. Like they somehow knew each other, even if it was like removed, meaning like, you know what I mean? They weren't
a friend of a
necessarily-
friend of a friend kind of thing.
Yeah. Hang on one sec. Yes, that. And they had been, come on, baby, come in. Go ahead. I'm going to close the door, okay? And they had been, like watching her, not like stalking or anything, but they scope out girls for this ring that they have, because it's obviously trafficking or whatever. And yes, she wants to be found. 100%. This is someone who was very close to their mother.
Mm-hmm.
She's very close to mom, very close to her brother. The brother, at least you sent me the picture of. This is not someone who wants to be where she's at, or what's the card?
This is protection. And I feel like she's trying to protect her family in a way, because these people have threatened her family. Like if she goes to the police, if she does something, because on this, I know it's kind of hard to see in here, but this person is in a nest and she's like cocooned and she's just protecting like her eggs, so to speak, because it's a bird on top holding the nest. And it's like she's protecting her family. And I feel like that's what it is. Like she does want to be found. So it's almost, she does leave like little trails of crumbs, I feel like. That what it is not coming clear, because we don't want to out her either. She wants to be able to leave these so that they will be able to find her. I feel that she is, because she is very bright, she's being very strategic about what she does and when.
So everything you said, I agree. And you said something. Oh, I kept seeing a gun to her head, metaphorically, where she's being, you know.
That's the one thing I got.
Oh, you got that too?
Yeah, I thought maybe you didn't have anything to do with her, because I asked and all I saw was like someone looking down a barrel of a gun.
Oh, shit. Okay, but my mom just texted. There's a city named Egypt in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I wonder, hey, Harlow, when you, Denise, hold on to that card. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you.
No, you're fine.
Harlow, you went to the police to ask if you could get that surveillance video, right? Or photo.
I asked for permission to use it. You can put it on here if you'd like, because when they do release videos from the police department, they're public domain.
But it's not the video, it's just the picture.
There is just that short video. I think I sent it to you too. It's just like a really quick clip.
Okay. Well, I can show, but that's not even what I was asking. I was asking that because honestly, you should just email them and they can they can throw out the email and just say, "Remember, I emailed about this," and you know.
Yeah, I can do that.
And if we could track down one of the brothers and say, it's just, you believe us or don't, but we have to get you this information. I feel very strongly that we can find her. Like, not we,
right,
but people.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go, Denise.
Well, and this card is trust. And actually, this for me is not so, it's about trusting the train of thought that we're on.
Okay.
This isn't,
I love that.
It's not so much for Lashaya.
Yeah.
This is more of a confirmation of, we're on the right path, barking up the right tree, kind of thing.
Yeah. And what's so interesting when we talk about these cases, so the Amy case, like you could feel we talk a lot about how she does not want to be found, and so you can feel the wall of just like, okay, that's all. With this, it's just this, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't think we've ever felt this. I have never felt this, because either they've already passed or they didn't want to be found. And we've had 2 cases where they didn't want to be found. And it's so clear, because even if, just speaking from my perspective, when you experience someone not wanting to be found, and now you experience someone alive who wants to be found, it's like everything in me can't sit still. It's just like, oh, this is what you want. This is what you hope for all the cases, that they're alive and you can communicate with them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
who do you got?
this is Hunger, and it's a wolf howling. And so it's like her calling for help. She is looking for somebody to be able to hear her.
And we can hear her, but her mom can hear her. So she can start. I'll just do it right now so I don't forget. But I've been trying to say to her, I can hear you. Like, send your mom information. Tell her, I'm telling her right now. I'm asking, is it Arkansas? Is it Egypt? Is this red flag correct? And I'm telling her, if this is correct, send this to your mother. Because when you said she's not hiding in plain sight, I'm not feeling her like in an attic or in a basement.
That's what I was going to ask.
It's what Denise and what you saw, Harlow, and what I saw, which I think, Harlow, what you and I saw is obviously years of abuse and brainwashing. So he doesn't even have to be holding a gun.
Right.
It's enough to say, we're going to go after them, or whatever that is. Right. And I feel like, and I think, Denise, you might have said this, I don't know, these are different people are rotating in. Like, this is not one person, the same. Like, this is not just one creepy person. This is a ring. This is a lot of people pass through.
And it feels like to me that the people, they have the holders, the captors move around so that they don't become too familiar with the victims, for lack of a better word, for the ones that, because they get soft and then they give them privileges. And then, so now they just keep moving everybody around so that there's no connection. So she doesn't have a connection where she'd be able to have, kind of like when people talk about, like, when inmates are on the inside, but they'll make friends because, they've been there a while with an officer or whatever. They can sometimes get information to family members, and she's not been able to do that with anyone because there's nobody there long enough for her to cultivate that type of relationship.
I feel that too.
And she would have the capacity to do that, because in spite of the brainwashing, it's kind of, I hate to use this term, but it's kind of like when somebody's in an abusive relationship, you just,
you're conditioned.
You're conditioned and you're groomed, and you just believe everything that's said. But she's still very vibrant. She's still very much alive. She's
well, and she was so young when they took her, so she's still, you can, at that age, you can convince someone.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Cause she's still, even now, she'd be 25, maybe 26.
Yeah.
She
Megan's question was what I was wondering, if there's any,
that's a good one.
Any particular things that might assist.
Here's what I'm feeling about that. It's a good question, but it's like I almost, all the energy I'm feeling, I want to focus on where she currently is and keeping her there so she can be found. there's something about where she's at right now that is very that I feel like it's rooted. Like she's been there a little bit longer than any other location. And I'm feeling like she's getting older and they may not want her. Okay, what's that?
This is unexpected, and it's a mother, like, and a daughter, and it's something unexpected is actually going to come of this and bring to light, either to her or to her mother, or there's going to be somebody, like I keep seeing a restaurant, even like almost like she's going to be out to lunch, like if she's in like a small old town, where there's like a little diner or something, and it's going to be someone unexpected is going to figure out what's happening. And I just feel like something is going to come from that type of a conversation, and this person is going to be able to reach out.
Yeah, she's not going to be out at lunch. They're going to be traveling to a different location.
Okay.
And they're going to stop, and that's when someone will see her. So,
like a gas station or a motel, or
it feels like, though, like a cafe type. It feels cafe-y, what she's saying, and rural,
It's almost like they take back roads when they quote unquote move her.
And I feel like too, like what I want to tell the family is to what's the word, like rejuvenate the case, like pretend like it just happened, and go to these locations with signage, missing, because that's
like
how
they
they're
did in the
gonna
beginning. Yeah.
Yes. And then maybe even have like an AI generated composite of what she might possibly look like now.
Even though 100%, I feel like she's gonna look very similar, because I feel like she takes after her mom so much that even if they put up a picture of mom, a picture of her, and obviously that too, yes.
Do you see any detail on what kind of cars she's moved in?
A white car. It's a white car. Now, is it a white car that picked her up initially, or is it a white car that they're in now? I almost want to say both. And what's going to happen too is these guys are going to get sloppy. This is a ring that is very well oiled, very been around a long time, a lot of people in it, a lot of people working in it, and they're feeling sort of like above the law in a way, because they've got this down so well that it's very hard for them to be found. And I want to say this, obviously, like, don't worry about the ring, just get her. And because this ring, like we've seen with other rings, they're so big. It's like you can't break this up.
Now, something that just came through for me, and I want to see what your thoughts are on this. Do you feel that there's going to be some scuffle of some sort and they're going to leave her behind so that they don't get caught?
I just saw what you saw, where it's like a little cafe type place. She's in there. The guy that is driving her either ran to the restroom, she ran in. I can't get past what happens after that. Could be. Because here's the thing, that like exactly what you said is what I feel. She's strong. She's vibrant. If she wasn't brainwashed, she could just like walk into a cafe, go into the kitchen and say, I'm not getting out, call the cops. Like the kitchen, meaning where there's people, you know? And
Because I don't even feel like they've got her drugged or sedated. or
no, I
anything.
don't either. I don't either. I don't either.
Has
Like
this
her
ring?
energy feels clear.
What was
Go
that?
on. I'm
Harlow?
sorry, Harlow.
Have they taken other girls from her area?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like honestly, I sort of don't want to read too much into this ring because I don't want anyone coming after me. But they are very good about just quietly taking from one location, going somewhere else, circling back. Like they're very good about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart. What was
Yeah,
that, Denise? You were saying right before Harlow came on something about
I don't remember. It'll come back.
she's not drugged.
No, that's right. I feel like her energy is very clear. Like
Yeah.
she's
Yeah. Me too.
and
Me too.
and if you know, they've actually taken good care of her in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's weird, but like they fed her, like she's not starving. I don't feel like she's starving. I mean, I don't know that she, has 3 meals and a couple snacks and all that, but I don't feel like she's ill looking either.
See, what's interesting is I feel like that she was drugged a lot the first few years and something changed. I don't know if she was pretending to take whatever they were giving her and like throwing it away, but she somehow it stopped somehow. And they underestimate her. They treat her like they do treat her like she is drugged.
Mhm.
So I would almost go as far as to say she is, as crazy as it sounds, she's smart enough to do this, was pretending like she was drugged, not taking the drugs, but faking it, which is what's kept her so clear.
Mhm. Something's going to change. This card is the card of change. Something's changing. So the energy is shifting, it's moving. It's going to once it starts to change, I think whatever it is going to happen quickly.
I think it's going to happen fast too. And I keep having that in that cafe, like in my head too. Like
Mhm.
I see that too. Like, I don't know how she does it, but yeah, they got to put up signs again.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because if anything, it feels like the signage is what gives her this, she'll see it. And it's like it'll give her the strength to somehow break out.
And it's new beginnings.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
So it's like the signage will create new beginnings again.
Okay. And you had said something, Denise, that I do want to agree with when you said something about like the captors just sort of saving themselves and just going like, fine, get out, let her go.
Mhm.
Like I feel that too. The hold feels loose,
Mhm.
Again, we're not underestimating the power of the mind and what they've done to her, but
No.
physically we're not feeling like, again, she just needs that, like, you can run, you're good. And
Mhm.
because these people aren't going to pull out a gun on her in the middle of the street during the day.
No. Mm-mm.
And this is how this all go. Like it feels like a very routine stop. Could be a routine traffic stop. Because that's what it just feels very like we're stopping to like originally, like we kept saying, it feels like they're stopping. He's running in to go to the bathroom. Like they're stopping for something, rural road, cafes
Mhm.
around, they're stopping for a reason, not a lot of
Right.
people. It feels very normal, whether it's a normal traffic stop, normal I have to go to the bathroom, not her having to go to the bathroom, the
Mhm.
driver having to.
Right.
This is how, yeah. Okay. So, and for those that are watching still, just if you can help track down the family, let us know.
Mhm.
I know Harlow, we can do a quick look on TikTok, see if the brothers are there, and see if we can get them to watch this. See if you can email the police department. They'll probably blow you off, but at least we try. And I would say to people that practice spirituality meditation, I would say take Lashaya's picture, take her mother's picture, put it in your head, and just send energy to both of them, seeing them connect, and meaning asking Lashaya to send her mother information, send very clear information, because and then us seeing if we can get them to start putting up signage again.
Mhm.
And then fingers crossed. I
Yeah,
mean, wouldn't it
because
be incredible if we were able to
yeah.
help get this girl home? So,
Definitely. Yeah, I've been talking with someone at the Aurora Police Department, so I can definitely contact them again.
okay. I mean, and you can, I don't know if it helps, but I mean, you can tell them that I have references of like rescues where I help find lost dogs, and
Mm-hmm.
my track record is really good. And there's no difference in tracking animals and tracking humans. So,
There's also a number for the Colorado Crime Stoppers, the Aurora Police Department here on our FBI flyer. So, and then we'll see if we can maybe find a way to contact her family.
and or if they even say like, listen, if they don't want to have anything to do with it, but if they were willing to get like just to hear the bullet points of what we're doing, and if they're like, well, it's not enough information, that's kind of leaving us in a gray area. Well, do you have anything you could feed us to trigger, like, like if they say, well, the last thing we think is blah blah blah, can you show me a picture of that, like, anything. I'm really energized over it, because I really want, like, it's like, wow, you finally get a case where someone's alive and has the rest of her
Once
life
help.
ahead of her.
Yep.
I mean, she's young. She has her whole life to heal and just
Mhm.
live, you know? Okay. That was amazing, Harlow. Thank you,
Mhm.
Denise. Always amazing
Yep.
work.
Agreed.
Thank you for those watching. Oh my gosh. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We will be back. We don't know yet if we're the first Thursday of January is New Year's Day. So obviously, we don't know if we'll be back the 8th or the week after. Just what? Bye, Denise. Denise is done.
She's done. It's Christmas time, damn it.
Seriously, she does have a lot of kids in her defense. We'll pull up Denise when she comes back.
Yes. But
Yeah.
with it, whichever week it is, it's a very good case, a very tragic case, but one with a lot of information. There are surveillance video included in the intro video. It's a case of Missy Beavers. So anybody out there that is interested in that case, that's a good one. So definitely check back with us for the date on that.
Missy Beavers. Okay.
Yeah. She was a fitness instructor who was going to teach a class early, like 5 a.m. at a church. It was raining, so she Facebook posted that her students should meet her inside. And when her students arrived, they found her body. But there was surveillance of someone who broke in shortly before she got there, and they were in full tactical gear, like a SWAT gear. And the video captures them moving through the church, opening doors, and they had all kinds of stuff with them. And so it's assumed that's who killed her.
Jeez.
But no one has ever been caught.
Wow. All right. Happy New Year. Robin, you got to go back and watch this. We've got I'm talking to Rockin' Robin. She's late, but we you got to go back to watch this because we think that we can help find her. We feel she's very much alive and very much wants to be found. So and then we're coming back in January. We'll have our Patreon. And we're just going to start off the new year with a bang. If you guys are into paranormal, we have our Patreon Behind the Hauntings that is already up. And already we have a podcast on there. We've got video analysis of some haunted locations, of celebrities, viral videos. We will be there weekly with live chat. And then once True Crime is launched in January, you guys will have access to live chatting on our post show, live chatting right after the live show. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. So have a wonderful holiday season, and please DM us or email us if you guys have any access to any of Lashaya's family or police that are willing to listen to us. We really would like to help any way we can. Thank you, Harlow, as always. Thank you, Harlow, for all the work this year that you've done and all the work the years prior. How many years have we been working together? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years?
Well, it's about 4, I think, now.
Sheesh. Denise, it has only just begun.
I'm here for it.
Thank you for everything and for making the show even bigger and better with your work and expanding, just what we do. So thank you. And thank you for crossing over.
It's my pleasure.
It's just so much fun. We just love doing this work and love doing this show. And have always said after every episode, hopefully the family will hear what we have to say. And let's hope for that tonight. So we will see you guys in January. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.